Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So we move on to the next chapter of our curriculum, which is the condition or state, also known as Haal. So this gives information about the state or condition of something or someone when the action is carried out. And it answers the question, how did it happen? So if you might remember, it's called a maf'ul Haal, but there's a different versions of Haal. So the person or thing in that state is called the companion of the state or companion of the Haal, Sahibul Hali. So examples, so we have Yusuf studied while tired. The action is studied. The companion of the state is Yusuf and the condition is while tired. The man came down slowly. So the action is came down. The companion of the state is the man and the condition is slowly, meaning, what was the state? How did they come down slowly? So Yusuf went to college moaning. So the action is went to college. The companion of the state or condition is Yusuf, and the condition is moaning, meaning the condition answers the question, how did it happen, or how was the person, or how was the thing? So, how did Yusuf go to college while moaning? So when translating a condition, it often appears as an adverb, which ends with ly, li, or ends with ing words, or with the words while or as. So the rules of a condition or hal, so it only appears in a complete sentence. The companion of the hal is proper. If hal is removed, then the sentence is still complete in Arabic grammar. So the hal appears in one of three forms. So it can appear as an ism in a nasab status, which is, the maf'ul hal is what we learned about that it's in nasab status. It can appear as a verb sentence, or it can appear as a noun sentence that starts with wa, which is known as the wa haliyah. So in examples, so Yusuf studied while tired. And if you take out the hal, which is while tired, you get Yusuf studied, so it still makes sense. The man came down slowly. Take out the hal slowly, the man came down, still makes sense. And Yusuf went to college moaning. Take out the hal moaning, Yusuf went to college, still makes sense. So the hal is removed and the sentence still makes sense. The hal as an ism, so it usually appears as an ism fa'il or ism maf'ul. This is something we'll discuss in more detail later, inshallah. So sometimes as an ism sifa, which is a description, or a masdar. And just for this chapter, the ism fa'il is the one who did something, so the doer, and the ism maf'ul is who the action is done to. The hal and the companion of the hal matches in gender and number, and the ism is in nasab status. So an example, we have فَخَرَجَ مِنْهَا خَائِفًا. So then, which stands for the fa, he left from it while afraid. So the action is kharaja, to leave, he left. Companion of the hal is he, which is the hidden pronoun huwa inside the fi'l kharaja. And because it's huwa, it's singular and masculine. And the hal is khaifan, while afraid. So the hal is an ism fa'il and it's in nasab status. And if you notice that the hal matches in gender and number to the companion of the hal, because both are singular and masculine. So a verb sentence as a hal, so it often shows as two verb sentences next to each other, and the hal only appears in a complete sentence. So an example in the present tense, we have يَزَارُهُمْ فِي تُخْيَانِهِمْ يَأْمَهُونَ. And this means he leaves them in their transgression while they are wandering blindly. So the action is yazaru, and it's a present tense. Now the past tense is wazara, so yazaru. Companion of the hal is them, which is the attached pronoun hum on the fi'l yazaru. So that's where you see yazaru, hum, So the companion of the Haal is dam, the attached pronoun hum, and therefore it's plural and masculine. And the Haal is ya'mahuna, and it's a present tense fi'l, and it's plural and masculine also. So the Haal matches in gender and number to the companion of the Haal. They're both plural and masculine. So in past tense, when past tense is a Haal, then waqad comes before it. And this means while something has, or while something already has. So there is no companion of the Haal in this case, in the past tense. So for example, we have لا تقسموا لدي وقد قدمت إليكم بالوائد. And it means do not dispute in my presence, while already I had sent forward to you all the warning. So the waqad, it comes before the past tense fi'l, acting as a hal, and that's qaddamtu, which means I sent forward. So noun sentence as a hal, so it always starts with a wa, which is known as the wa khaliya, and the wa is often is followed by an independent pronoun. So example, man amila salihan min dhakarin aw untha wa huwa mu'minun fala nu'yiyannahu hayatan tayyaba. So this means whoever does righteousness, whether male or female, while he is a believer, we will surely cause him to live a good life. And then you can see the yellow highlighted matches the Arabic. So wahuwa mu'min is while he is a believer. So the wa is the wa khaliya, and is followed by an independent pronoun huwa, which is followed by and the huwa is followed by the ism mu'minun, which is acting as the hal. That's what the translation is, while he's a believer, or as he is a believer. So as per usual, at the end of every chapter, we always advise to take a look at the vocabulary chapter at the end and become familiar with it, with those words. Ideally, at the end of every session, this curriculum is studied so that your Arabic grammar knowledge increases with your vocab knowledge, inshallah.